Hey dolls and gents, I am super excited to be back with you guys today. I have a video today on my top 5 favorite non-drugstore foundations. So these foundations are from department stores or your more high-end foundations. If you guys want me to do the same kind of video for drugstore foundations, definitely thumbs up this video and I will get to that for you guys. So the first foundation I want to talk about, and this is in no particular order, these are my top 5. I love them all and I'll tell you guys what I use each one for just in case you're wondering. Like I was saying, my first favorite foundation is the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. I have used this in several full makeover videos and I also have a tutorial on me just showing you guys how I apply this foundation along with the concealer. This foundation for me is a holy grail and I'm wearing it right now and my face is freaking beat. This foundation glides onto the skin flawlessly. The shade that I use in this is NW45. That's typically my shade in MAC foundations. But I really only like the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. I'm not a fan of the Fix Fluid or the Match Master. So if you guys like that foundation, maybe not, you will like this one. This foundation retails for $31, so it's not as expensive as a higher end foundation, but it's also not as cheap as a drugstore foundation. It's kind of right dag nab in the middle. I would say this foundation works with normal, combination, and oily skin types. If you have more dry skin, it can kind of show your dry patches, so just beware of that with this foundation. The second foundation that I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever HD Foundation, and if you guys have been following me for a while, then you know I used to hate this foundation, and the reason that I used to dislike this foundation is because it would show my pores and it would also show like imperfections on my skin. But if you don't have a lot of imperfections on your skin, and I'm talking about like bumpiness to your skin or large pores on your skin, this foundation photographs great. It looks great on camera, and it's just an overall good foundation. I used to not wear this on an everyday basis, but this foundation is good enough for everyday basis in my opinion. I used to think it just looked good on camera or on like photographs, but it looks good in everyday too. So I definitely think that this foundation works for all skin types, whether you have oily skin, combination, dry. I think this foundation will look fabulous on you. Obviously, if you have oily skin, you'll want to set your makeup with a setting powder, and I always use a setting powder anyways just to make my foundation last a little bit longer. My shade in the Makeup Forever HD Foundation is 178. This foundation retails for $42 at Sephora, and I'm pretty sure you can buy it on the Makeup Forever website as well. And I know that's kind of expensive compared to the last foundation that I just discussed, which is only $31. But I think this foundation is great if you want to use it for going out and just taking great photographs. Is a good foundation. And I would say this foundation has medium coverage to it. I think you could build it up to full, but it's basically a medium coverage foundation. And I forgot to mention that the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation has SPF of 10 in it, but I find that it still photographs great. So just because a foundation has a little SPF doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily photograph great. A low SPF is okay, and the Makeup Forever doesn't have any SPF in it. So it does photograph better than the MAC Pro Longwear, but they both still look great in photographs. My next foundation that I want to talk about, my third favorite foundation, is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Foundation, and I've done a review on this foundation. I love this foundation. I don't use it that much because it's expensive and I only like to use it like on special occasions, and it has a scent to it which sometimes I like, sometimes I don't. It's weird, I don't know, but the scent of it is not bad. The bottle of this foundation just looks really nice. It's really nicely made, and what I like about this foundation is it's light but it covers. So it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look heavy, and it lasts a long time like the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. If I had to choose between the MAC Pro Longwear and the Perfection Lumiere, I would say this one for every day and this one more so for if you're going out somewhere. This one doesn't look as heavy on the skin. The MAC Pro Longwear, it doesn't look heavy, but I can tell I'm wearing makeup. With this one, not so much. The consistency is different. This one is a little bit more liquidy, and this one has a little bit more stickiness to it, if that makes any sense. My shade in the Perfection Lumiere foundation from Chanel is 104 Ambre. The fourth foundation that I want to talk about today is the Kat Von D Tattoo Foundation, and I have talked about this in one of my last foundation routine videos. I will definitely link all those videos down below on all the demos of these foundations, just in case you guys want to see that. And this foundation retails for $34, so it's very close in price range to the MAC foundation that I discussed earlier. This foundation, by far, out of all the other foundations I showed you guys, is the most full coverage. This foundation is going to cover any and everything, and if you don't sheer it out and blend it out, it will look very, very, very cakey. Now, if you blend it out properly, this foundation will look like you're barely wearing any foundation, which I love. But again, this foundation is called Locket Tattoo Foundation, so it's meant to cover a tattoo. So if you have a lot of scarring on your skin or you need something that you need to cover, this foundation works excellent for that. This foundation, I would say, works best on dry combination normal skin. If you have oily skin, you'll definitely want to set this foundation, because if you don't, it will start to kind of get oily on you. You'll get shiny, and so I would say set it with a setting powder, whether it be an invisible setting powder or just like a corresponding powder that's your skin tone. I do not wear this foundation on an everyday basis. I wear this foundation if I need my face to look beat. I mean, no flaws. Everything just looks perfect. The fifth and last foundation that I want to talk about today is the Prescriptives All Skin Mineral Makeup, and this is their 16-hour wear foundation. And my shade in this is level 5 Cool. This foundation does not match me during winter and like fall. It matches me in summertime. This is my summertime shade, so I probably need to get another shade of this foundation. But this foundation works amazing. It doesn't break me out whatsoever. It's mineral. Prescriptives is really great with not breaking your skin out. Their foundations are non-acnegenic, so it's really great with your skin, and that's what I love about it. I wear this foundation during the summer when I go to work, because this foundation, it's water resistant, and I find that it lasts a long time. Like it claims 16-hour wear. It lasts from the time that I put it on to the time that I take it off at night. And it just goes onto the skin smooth. I apply it with my fingers and it blends in just flawlessly. I love this foundation as well. And let me look up the price for this one, because I'm not sure off the top of my head. This foundation retails for $35, so it's not as expensive as the Chanel or the Makeup Forever. It's a little bit more expensive than the Kat Von D foundation. And Prescriptives is no longer available in department stores, but you can still purchase this on the Prescriptives website. So those are my top 5 non-drugstore foundations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am obsessed with foundations. I love trying new foundations because I'm always looking for that perfect foundation, even after I found one that I think is pretty dang close to it. But I love trying different foundations, and I know you guys are on the hunt for a great foundation as well. So I hope this video helped you guys out. If you would like to see me do this kind of video for drugstore foundations, remember to thumbs up this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!